Welcome to Guitar Player Online. My name's Terry Carleton. I write a column for the magazine called Whack Job. I'm joined here today by my buddy Dave Stein from the Starving Musician.
Howdy.
Dave put this particular Whack Job together. This guitar started its life out as a 12-string made by Vox called the Starstream. Now, the Starstream was the only guitar they made that came in this finish, so they never made a 6-string version of it.
Correct.
But when we got it, years ago, it came into the Starving Musician's shop butchered. It had a micro frets neck on it.
Bizarre micro frets neck, yes.
Yeah, how rare is that, right?
With a tunable nut. Very strange.
Exactly. And it had been routed out badly, like with a butter knife, for humbuckers. Please. And
nice old ones that we're keeping.
Yeah, we're keeping.
Yes, good stuff.
So the guitar was a wash, right?
Absolutely.
But no, because it had the built-in electronics, these crazy built-in electronics that Vox came up with. But they were decades ahead of their time.
Absolutely. In a lot of ways.
So we thought this is a guitar worth trying to resurrect. Well, we couldn't find a 12-string neck for it. But Ron Sargent at Dinette Guitars got me this vintage Vox neck and bridge. And then Dave and our friend Mike Fox sort of collaborated on putting these new aftermarket Gretsch pickups on the guitar with these large pickup rings to help cover the hole from the routed out humbuckers. And well, it really came together nicely. We've been calling it a Grox, part Gretsch, part Vox.
He's so clever, this guy.
That's mine.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Anyway, so the guitar actually ends up sounding more like a Gretsch than a Vox, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's a great thing.
So right now, I'm just going to play a little bit of the guitar clean, no effects. We're plugged into this old Supro amp, which was made about the same year as 1968. Straight, no effects. So there you have it. It's a nice sounding clean tone guitar, and you could play it as a clean tone guitar.
Yeah.
But would you? Let's talk about the effects. Well, I think the most notable one is the wah-wah. It's got an Italian Vox wah-wah, the same circuitry, right?
Exactly the same
as the
pedal, the Jimi Hendrix, a famous Jimi Hendrix Vox wah-wah pedal.
Yeah, so it's worth the money right there. I saw one of those going online for like over $1,000.
Yeah, crazy
in pedal form. Anyway, so it's the same circuitry. So you turn it on here, and now we have wah-wah.
It's a miracle.
It's a little nutty to get used to. It's in your palm. We're so used to using our feet, but. So there you go, wah-wah, activated by the palm. Now, before we move on, Dave, the wah-wah was missing the handle. What did you do?
Got a bottle opener and chopped it up, made a little extension, and did a little this and that, and we turned it into basically what was there before. If anybody has one, a real one, let Terry know.
Yeah, let me know. The original one was a little bit big, but they were notorious for breaking. Yeah, and so
and they would just snap.
Yeah.
Terry, let me say something.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest idea in the world.
The palm wah.
The palm wah. It's a very bizarre idea, but at the time it was considered to be the latest and the greatest and outrageous.
It could have caught on.
They could have caught on.
What if Hendrix, instead of having the foot pedal wah-wah, this was how he...
That would have been really weird. He would have played it with his teeth. That would have been strange.
That's right hand. Anyway, so now let's leave the wah-wah and go to the repeater. Now the repeater is like a hard knee echo, and it's got an adjustable speed. There's fastest tempo. But you can slow it down, maybe to match the tempo of a song. It's got great musical applications.
Very much a sound that Pink Floyd used on keyboards back in the day.
Yeah, right.
Very, very cool sound, very hard.
A lot of bands seek these old guitars out just for the electronics because it's really hard to duplicate, even with modern, digital effects.
These guitars weren't known for being the best guitars. Some guitar players loved them, some did not. But the bottom line is that they're very neat. They're very cool guitars. Very interesting guitars.
Yeah,
historically neat.
They're not reminiscent of any other guitar. They definitely
No.
have their own vibe.
Definitely.
So now next would be the Distortion. The Distortion is wow. Well, you'll see in a second.
This kid can play.
Yeah.
Look out.
I can play any 145 song.
Eddie, step aside.
So there's the Distortion. This guy here, I don't know how usable it is, but it's a bass or treble boost. So I'll show you two in clean tone. There's obviously the treble boost, right? Yep. The guitar does have 2 tone controls, one for each pickup, but this one's active tone controls.
Yeah.
Way ahead of the time.
Battery operated.
So back here, bass boost, which makes, you know,
very cool
sort of
tone.
a nice, you know, jazz. Yeah. So there you go.
Love it.
Wow, it's a little out of tune. Did you notice?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a tuner built in.
Well, let's see what it does.
Well, so the tuner, it's called an E tuner. This particular E tuner is an F.
Of course.
About an F.
It's a close F.
Yeah, that's just the way it went. So
Thank you, Italy.
it's part Gretsch, part Vox. The later Vox models were made in Italy at the EKO plant.
The earlier ones were made.
And they were made in England.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the manufacturer, but you know, they were made in England. They were not as nice. The later Vox
Yeah, they
guitars were a lot nicer to
superior
play.
in a lot of ways. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so there it is. Go out and buy one today. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Dave.
Take care.